All right, today we're going to go into good things go to those who ask. This is important to remember that negotiations are 100% necessary in your life. People aren't really going to give you anything you don't ask for, and good things go to those who ask for them. I see it all the time where somebody looks like they might be getting something brand new, right? So what I do is I go, what about your old one? Can I have it? They usually don't care about it. They're about to get something brand new. So you go, let me have your old one. And they go, man, Travis, he asked me for this thing and I don't know, I'd love to give it to him. And they give it to me. And then it might create some backlash that other people around that person should have been able to get it. Maybe they were closer than I, and they should have received it. But I asked first, and therefore I showed interest. People knew that I wanted it. They didn't want to have to call somebody else and be like, hey, do you want this? And figure if someone else wanted it or they didn't want it. You already have someone that said, I want it. And it's the right moment to react right away, in the beginning, as quickly as possible. Everything like that. Negotiations happen all the time. The more you can make, the better. But the quicker you can make them, also better. So, when you're going to ask first. See that? See how that worked? It was like, dang, how did Travis get that? He got it for free. I asked first. Same thing with jobs. If you want to do a job, first off, don't agree to anything you don't want to do. But you also have to put your whole steps of how am I going to move up to the next level right away, you know? And they'll be like, well, you just started. And be like, yeah, but how do I move up? Then they're going to put you into a category of that guy who's going to ask. He's going to want to know. This is someone that stays in tune with information. He doesn't just work out there with no promise. And certain people respect that, especially your higher ups, because that's how they got higher up, by asking more questions. You're always allowed to ask questions. There's never a moment where you're just not allowed to ask. It's not a taboo. It's a lot worse. When people learn that you can't negotiate, they're going to learn that you can be manipulated. They can negotiate for you. They can take their time as to when they want to give you something. These are all the wrong things. These are all behind schedule. If you want a raise, ask for it on the first day. If you didn't get it by the time you thought you would get upset at that moment. And they'll be like, well, usually other people don't get their raise until this far, and I'm not other people. I already asked. I asked right here when I got here.